Tony Pizza. Yeah, that guy. The loudmouth who thinks name-dropping dead mobsters makes him a boss. Meanwhile, this clown's getting smacked around with sticks at Publix like he's stealing breadsticks from Olive Garden. Look at his track record. Ran his mouth online, lost his license. Ran his mouth in person, lost a fight to a $5 stick. Threatened Bambi Palermo, caught charges quicker than he buys scratch-offs. Now he's staring down the barrel of a YouTube ban, crying into a cold pepperoni slice. Listen, I don't believe in curses, but when the Pizzaverse Sicilian voodoo teddy bears show up, things get real unlucky for fake tough guys. So join the movement. Stand with the real. Stand with the loyal. Stand with the I Hate Tony Pizza Club, where clowns get clowned and wannabe wise guys get sent packing. Episode 1 is just the start. Welcome to the Pizzaverse, motherfucker.
Mugs, what the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
Pizzaverse strong. Motherfucker strong.
Bambi Palermo running around Pizzaverse. Fuck you and Pizzaverse. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? It's another day in paradise, and the haters will hate. You know, they write some stupid shit. People that write like these stupid comments, they are really the ones that are delusional. You know what I mean? Because A, I'm far from lonely. B, you people don't know me from a can of beans. Even some people that I've spent a lot of time around, you know what I mean? They really think they know me, and they don't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't carry, how do you say, like, I don't carry my, I don't carry my past character. You know, I was a character in the mob. You know what I mean? It's like playing a part, you know? I played my part in the mob for 25 years, you know? So, you know, I don't play that part anymore. You know, I try to fit in with people that ain't worth being fitted in with. You know what I mean? Honestly, when you're in the life for 25 years, you know, you only hang out with your circle and people that understand you. And then when you walk away from the life like I did, and you try to fit in like with old friends and stuff, you know, that don't understand. So it's like, you know, they either despise you and don't have the balls to say it, or they, you know, envy you. Right? Now I know that I got a lot of people in my life since I'm a kid. You know, on the normal side. On the normal side of life, you know what I mean? Like before I got involved with wise guys, you know, in Long Island, I knew a lot of regular people, hardworking families, honest people. And, you know, I would go around and, you know, pop up, you know, and say what's up because I'm friends with them, you know. And something or other, you know, connected me with certain people. And, you know, like, for instance, my cousin Sal. You know, my cousin Sal, you know, he worked for my Uncle Sal in the muffler shop in Freeport. Okay? And I drove my motorcycle from Florida back to New York, and it was winter. I had nowhere to stay, so I went to my uncle's muffler shop every day.
Oh, now he's a biker. He's got a motorcycle apparently.
You know, I'd have a cup of coffee, hang out, you know, see if I can work, see if I can do something, you know.
You know.
My uncle got me a room in a rooming house in Freeport. So, you know, my uncle didn't mind me being at the shop. And, you know, he was always, he never said no to me. My Uncle Sal was the best. And my cousin Sal was, you know, putting a muffler in one day. And I'm standing there like, you know, I'm all happy, you know, I'm happy to be there. Because, you know, if I'm coming to see you, it means I care about you, I love you, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'm happy to be around anybody I really care about, you know what I mean? And that's just my personality. I'm happy to be around you, and, you know, time has been passed and missed, and, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so, you know, you don't sit there and, hold on, guys, hold on a second. Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas.
I had the window up, I couldn't see it.
I got it.
What's going on? How you been?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, everything's good, you know.
Right on.
Right. So we, you know, we missed a lot of time, and, you know, I was happy to be there, you know what I mean? And, you know, my cousin Sal, you know, he was over there working, and I'm standing there, you know, and I looked up to my cousin Sal. He's older than me, and out of nowhere, he blindsides me with, you know, it's not healthy for you to be here. And I'm like, why? You know, like, well, what's the problem? And he goes, I just don't want you here. Now, you know, I'm not thinking like, you know, that I'm doing anything wrong. And
Okay, that's code for I'm tired of you mooching off me. I'm tired of you being here. Get the fuck on out. That's what that means. Because we've seen this before, ladies and gentlemen, where he mooches off of motherfuckers and they get tired of it and give him the boot. And it sounds like he's been, you know, doing this his whole life. This is what, the third person I know of that's giving him the boot because they're tired of him being a mooching motherfucker. Just saying. Let's get back to the story.
You know, I'm not carrying myself like a wise guy. I'm not even talking like a wise guy or anything like that. You know, I'm just happy to be around family. And when he said it wasn't healthy for him to be there, for me to be there, like, you know, like I was triggering him somehow. And I didn't understand why.
You're triggering me right now. Just looking at you, triggering.
I wanted him to explain to me, like, what is the problem? You know what I mean? Like, now, there's a lot of people that don't know how to...
No, he triggers a lot of people. Just his voice, his catcher's mitt face, his jerk-off personality. I mean, very, very triggering to some. Just saying. I can see how one could be triggered by him. I mean, we're triggered right now, right?
Communicate. I figured that out. People just don't know how to be honest and communicate. Okay? So, instead of him explaining himself, he just, you know, went to, you know, coming at me aggressively. So, you know, we got into a fight. Uncle Sal came out of the office and said, what the fuck's going on? And I said, I don't know. He's fucking coming at me for no reason. You know, I'm not going to take no shit from him. Fuck him. You know, and my Uncle Sal told my cousin, like, leave him alone. You know, like, why are you picking on him? Now, you know, I can't answer why my cousin Sal was the way he was with me. Now, you know, it was a mystery. You know what I mean? Like, why did this guy have this hatred towards me?
It's a real mystery, all right. Real mystery.
The only thing I could think of was,
oh my God,
he felt like I was invading his territory because, you know, he worked with his father in that muffler shop, and he saw that I was close with his father. Closer to his father than him.
He probably saw you taking advantage of him. That's probably what you did. The same thing you did to Fred. You're probably taking advantage.
He didn't like that.
Because that's what you do.
So I guess in his mind, he thought I was there to, like, probably, you know, move in on his space. And I wasn't there to learn how to fucking fix mufflers. I was pretty much there because I wanted to catch up with my family. You know, I still don't have the answers for my cousin Sal. My cousin Sal is a weird guy. Very weird. He ended up, you know, suing my uncle and put him through hell. We never spoke again. You know what I mean? After that day, because, you know, I don't raise my hands to my friends. I don't raise my hands to people I love. And when somebody I love
hands to anybody, you don't raise your hands to anybody.
just
You're a
turns
fucking
on me,
coward.
and I really don't know why. And, you know, like, all they could do was come out with insults and try to put me down.
Facts are not insults, Pizza. You need to know the difference. Facts are not insults.
That's their problem, not my problem. You know what I mean? That's a problem that belongs to them. You know what I mean? Now, we'll move to another person that isn't family and, you know, hardworking guy, good friend.
Oh, here we go.
Known him since I'm a kid. And you know, I respected and admired this friend because I went out of my way to go visit him.
Sure you did.
And, you know,
sure.
He knows my story. You know, he knows that I got kicked out of the house when I was 13. He knows that I lived around the neighborhood.
Pause. Wait a second. I thought you left home when you were 16. Now it's 13? You know, you've told like 5 different versions of this fucking story. I was kicked out when I was 16. I left. I didn't want to follow the rules. And then it was, I got tired of my mom's new husband beating me. So I left when I was 16. And now it's like you left when you were 13? I mean, which is it, dude? Come on. Which fairy tale is it this week? All right, back to the fairy tale, ladies and gentlemen.
In cars, boats, sheds, you know, until I was 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And,
sure you did. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Basically, you know, like, I went and seen him when I was around 19 or 20 years old. I took over the bar already. I was working in the bagel place. And
keep making up a story.
He bought a furniture store in Bayshore.
You know, you gotta take those long pauses because you gotta think of the lie you're telling.
So I stopped in there to say hello one day. And I was just getting into the wise guy life.
You're a really shitty storyteller.
So my attitude was a little, you know, different. And he picked it up. And, you know, I went in there.
He's a wise guy, you know. He's a wise guy.
With
Big
a cup
Gambino.
of coffee to sit down with him and just, you know, catch up.
Big Gambino.
And he goes, you know.
He's going to get us.
He goes, I envy you. And don't take this the wrong way. He said, He goes,
Wait a second. Okay, so this guy that owns a business, some bullshit, says he envies you, Mr. I'm a homeless man. That's all I've ever been for 30 fucking years. Gonna envy you. What does he envy? The homeless lifestyle? The no money? The grifting? I'm kind of confused here, people. Kind of confused. But let's keep listening.
I really envy you, and I can't have you around. And I said, why is that? And he explained to me. He said,
This is a good one.
the way you live, I envy you.
I don't want to
And I
hum
said,
around stinking up the
Is
joint.
that a good thing or a bad thing? You know what I mean? Like,
Fucking leech.
why do you envy me? Because I wish I had your problems.
That's what he
you know?
really said.
I wish I had your problems. I wish I had a wife, a house, you know, a business, you know, that was legit. And, you know what I mean? I went around people to learn from them. And good morning, Joe.
To learn.
What's going on, Joey? How are you? Good morning.
Learning from people how
Hope
to
you're
be a
feeling better
fucking
today.
bum? Is that what this is?
So, you know, he turns around and he goes, bro, he says, I got so many fucking problems right now. So many bills. I'm so fucking in debt. And you come around happy-go-lucky. You ain't got a worry and a care in the fucking world. And you never did. You know what I mean? Since I was a kid, I never had a care in the fucking world. You know what I mean? I am a different person. I'm my own person. I'm not controlled. I don't take mind control medicine.
It's all about him.
People that do take mind control medicine try to control you.
It's all about him.
You know what I mean? And they can't. And they get frustrated because they're all control freaks.
Me.
And he was a control freak.
I'm the greatest. I'm this.
And he hated the fact that I can
You think he'd get tired of talking about himself?
walk out of his
all the
store,
time. That's all he does is talk about himself.
get on a plane and go to Atlanta,
Think he'd get sick of it.
Florida, come back in a few days, and pick up where I left off. He hated the fact that I didn't pay taxes.
This is the worst
He hated
story
the
on
fact
the
that,
planet. This is awful.
you know, everything I got
This is a horrible fake
was,
story.
you know, pretty much, you know,
I have to say this. This is the worst story I've heard. He's a horrible storyteller. He needs to work on his fictional storytelling. The long pauses, like right now, he's making it up as he goes along. You know, maybe he should write the shit down ahead of time. Like, you know, work on his fake story before he comes on and tells it. I mean, I'm just saying, from one fictional writer to another, Tony Pizza, because you're a fictional writer. The shit you say is not true, which makes you a fictional writer. You need to work on your shit. You suck. You suck at the storytelling bullshit. You're awful. I mean, don't you have a truthful story that's far more interesting than this one? I mean, something? This is awful. Awful. Absolutely awful. But we'll keep mustering through it, ladies and gentlemen.
blood money. You know what I mean? So, you know, people, you know what I mean? Like, when you're a gangster, you know what I mean? Like, you think people respect that?
When you're a gangster,
And
you know, people respect that.
respect
That's what
you.
think.
And it's like,
You're not a gangster.
you find out, like I found out, that certain people in life
Swear to God, I can't with
Only
this fucking guy. I just can't.
showed respect out of fear. And certain people who loved me
Who are these people? I
Would
want to know.
be honest
Give
with
me
me.
names. Who are these fucking
Brutally
people?
honest.
I want to know. Who are these
and
people?
tell me, like my friend told me,
Who are these
like
people?
I, you
I
know,
want to know.
not, you
Pizzaverse
know,
news
I
wants to
can't,
know
I
who these
can't
people
have
are.
you around. You know what I mean? Like
Who are
you
these people?
get under my skin. I don't have your freedom.
Ah, and there's the truth right there. There's the truth. You get under my skin. There's the truth. He's like a fucking cancer. Once he moves in, you can't get rid of the motherfucker. Yep, there's the truth. He gets under people's skin. The truth finally comes out after all that bullshit. All right, let's keep listening to the torture.
I wish I had your freedom, he would tell me, to do whatever the fuck you're doing and not have a care in the world. But here's a guy that was brainwashed into, have to do this, you have to do that, you have to have this, you have to have that. So here's a guy that was maybe 4 or 5 years older than me, who got himself, established and moved out of his mom's house and got married and bought a house and opened up a business. And, he's got the live above your means disease. The live above your means disease. This is where I learned about living above your means. Even though he was driving a Lincoln and
he's gonna give financial advice, this fucking guy. This from the guy who has no job, begs for money from other people, lives on Social Security disability, and eats steak and lobster and gives his dog expensive shrimp. Oh yeah, and let's not forget, goes out to dinner and racks up a $65 bill every time he goes out. He's going to give financial advice on living above your means. Okay, let's hear this one. This ought to be good.
The furniture store, and he had a nice house and a beautiful wife. He was miserable because he was so far above his means that all he was doing was trying to pay bills, keep what he has. And me, I took that.
Pizza, paying bills is what us adults do. That's what responsible adults do. Pay bills. We're going to end up paying them for the rest of our lives. Electric, water, gas, trash. The rest of our lives. That's called being an adult. Something you clearly know nothing about. Bambino.
For free. That was free money. There was a free fucking ATM machine for me.
Pizza can't.
I lived off that bar for 17 years. So, in my mind, I take it as this guy wishes he was me. An older guy who wishes he was me. But at the same time, he's insulting me. He's insulting my friends. He's insulting my lifestyle. And here's a guy that, if it wasn't somebody I really cared about and loved, I would have, pulverized him with a baseball bat and left him for dead. And, went about my day like nothing ever happened. You know what I mean? But because he's somebody I looked up to as a kid, he was right down the block from my house, and I used to hang out and, build mini bikes with him, and, work on cars with him, stuff like that. This guy had, he was like a jack of all trades as a kid. I mean, he actually tried to build a boat in his driveway out of wood. And, I was pretty impressed as a kid to watch this older kid try to build a fucking boat. He never finished the boat. He never finished it. He got halfway. He got halfway there with the skeleton of the hull, and then he just never. When it came time to put the plywood on the hull, and it wasn't working out his way, he just stopped working on that boat and ended up becoming firewood. But this guy took on tasks as a kid that I would have never tried to take on. Like, he would put me on the handlebars of the bicycle. We'd drive through the neighborhood, and he'd pick out a bicycle that he wanted. I'd jump off his bike, jump on that bike, and then we'd go back to his house, take it apart in the driveway or the garage, spray paint it, rebuild it, and sell it. And that was our relationship when I was a little kid. So, we sold weed. You know what I mean? He would get the weed, roll joints. I'd take the joints to school and sell them, bring him the money, stuff like that.
Oh, piece of
so our relationship as a little kid, I'm thinking, Harry's cool.
So Pizza's the drug dealer now. No, he's a drug dealer. I thought we were all drug dealers. Now he's the drug dealer. Okay. All right, we'll go with it.
You know what I mean? Like, I miss Harry. I mean, he taught me a few things about stealing and selling drugs.
Oh, hold on. And a thief. He's a drug dealer, and a thief. Okay, good to know. You know, those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw fucking stones.
Oh, you know, when I went to go see him, I'm thinking he's going to embrace me. And he changed. He grew up. He changed. His life changed. And, you know.
Tony, the fake wise guy, Pizza's gay dating ad. I'm looking for love, and maybe a GoFundMe. Hey there, fellas, name's Tony. Some call me the slice that cried mobster. I'm a 58-something bachelor with the body of a deflated calzone and the confidence of a guy who thinks he's on The Sopranos, but ain't even in the background shots. I spend my free time live streaming from a evader, arguing with Hellcat, and threatening the internet like it owes me child support. I got no job, no teeth, and no clue, but what I do got is heart, hunger, and half a sub sandwich from last night. I'm looking for a real man who can handle a loud mouth, a low IQ, and a love life that smells faintly of regret and wet socks. Must enjoy long rants about rats, cold pizza breakfasts, and conspiracy theories involving YouTube moderators. Turn-ons, gas station wine, old t-shirts with holes, attention, any kind. Turn-offs, responsibility fax mirrors. If you think you can handle a washed-up wannabe wise guy with a heart full of marinara and a head full of delusion, swipe right, forget about it.
And he told me, I envy you. Now, so, you know, I didn't want to hurt my friend Harry, but he made me want to hurt him. And I had to walk away from him, say goodbye to him. Never saw him again. His furniture store went out of business. He was, like I said, a guy that took on tasks and entered into things not knowing, thinking that he knew what he was doing. He did it, and he didn't know what he was doing. And he failed. And he lost his wife, and he lost his house, and he disappeared. You know what I mean? I'm still here.
He just disappeared.
You know what I mean? Like,
you know, like Houdini.
Nothing
He just disappeared. Nobody knows.
in my life matters except for the people in my life.
Again,
You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about your money.
That's what
I don't care about what you own. I don't care. I don't envy anybody. I don't have any envy in my heart for anybody who's got a good life. I admire people with a good life. I try to learn from them. You know what I mean? People that have a good life, I try to learn from. And if
this is such a load of
I
bullshit.
love that person because I know them for like
crap.
30, 40 years. You know, I don't expect those people to love me the same way. And I don't expect people that I know for 30 to 40 years to think like I do. I'm wide open about my life with people. I'm honest. I don't have to lie. You know, these people on here that don't know me call me a liar. I'm not a liar. The moral of the story is that while I'm thinking my life sucks, and you know, while I'm thinking my life sucks because, you know, I live the way I live. You know what I mean? I live the way I live. I live the best way I know how. I mean, you know, a lot of you people don't understand that, you know, my parents My parents shouldn't have never had kids. They don't understand that I had parents that failed as parents.
Pause. Okay, so these parents are so shitty, yet all of your siblings are successful, normal, lead good, happy lives, and you're the only one that doesn't. So it sounds to me like your parents had a shitty kid, that you were just a fucking shithead. That, because your other two siblings are normal, responsible adults. They work, they have families, happy lives. You, Don Bambino, have wanted nothing but everything given to you. No. Your parents did not fail. You are the failure. The responsibility relies all on you.
Like, I wasn't raised the same way as most people. So I learned everything the hard way.
Sure you did.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I wasn't programmed to be selfish, to save my money, to worry about the future. You know, even till to this day, I'm 58 years old, and I don't worry about the future. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm getting old. Everybody keeps telling me, you're getting old, you're getting old. Yeah, I know I'm getting old. I don't feel like I'm getting old, but I'm getting old. But you know what I mean? Like, or, you know, I still don't give a fuck about anything. You know, I care about my dog.
Yeah, we know you don't care about
That's
anything.
why I got him.
We know you're a selfish, narcissistic
Right,
asshole.
Yeah.
We know.
You know, I care about my dog.
We know you don't care about nothing. We know.
He gives me a
Well aware.
purpose to, you know, get up every day.
For 4 years, I've watched you not give a fuck about anything except yourself. And I don't even think you care about yourself, which is just sad and pathetic, all in its own little story. Let's continue. Oh, yeah, by the way, there's Leon. Everybody that was worried about the dog, he's right there just fine. There you go. Mystery solved. Dun, dun, dun.
Walk them, feed them, that kind of shit. But, you know, like, these people, these sick fucking degenerate cocksuckers that come on my chat, putting their commentaries in that don't know me from a can of beans, right? They'll never understand. You know what I mean? Because they're not me. And they actually are obsessed with me because
I am glad that I'm not a 58-year-old homeless bum living in a fucking shitty old Mercedes. I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad I'm not living in a 24-year-old fucking car. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad that I have a house and children and a family and people that love me. I'm happy to be Bambi Palermo. I wouldn't want to be you in my fucking worst nightmare. That would be hell. Being Tony Pizza would be hell. I'm glad I'm not you.
I live a life they can't live. And there's a lot of people in my life that, you know, made bad choices. And life didn't work out for them. And they gave up. They gave up, you know what I mean? And let their lives go. And I was a part of their life when they were doing good and riding high. And I don't pry into people's personal shit. But if you're my friend, I got your back. I got your back. I don't care if you're right or wrong. I got your back. And they don't understand that. I never judged. I feel bad because I know a little something about people who go from here to here and they can't fucking function. You know what I mean? Like, they're stuck in I had millions. Now I got nothing. My life sucks because I got nothing. You know what I mean? You know, nobody in this town knows me, so they can hate me all the fuck they want. You understand? they're trolls just like you fucking blowjob. So I don't give a fuck what they say about me. That's what you just don't understand. That's what you don't understand. They won't say it to my face. They'll put a fake name in a fucking thing and they'll run their mouths. Like you. Like you. You take everything I say out of content just like every other fucking blowjob degenerate on here. So anyway, I've lived in Charlotte County for over 45 years, on and off. And I know about a handful of people. That's it. Because I don't mix with people that I don't know. I don't give a fuck about people I don't know. I don't want to know them. I got enough friends in this world that I don't need to make anymore. You understand? So this guy is just an obsessed fucking faggot. So this guy just doesn't, he doesn't get it. He's an obsessed faggot. Anyway, like I was saying, stay out of my chat, you fucking blowjob. Just stay out. You're not welcome here. Go somewhere and kill yourself. You and your fucking chomo uncle. That's you anyway. So, being a happy-go-lucky guy and not worrying about things that, nobody's promised tomorrow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So, I live my life day to day. No stress. No worries. And I'm always happy to help whoever I think deserves the help. And, a lot of people, they'll take your money and they'll pretend that they're your friend when they never really was. And then once they get to a point where they feel they don't need your help anymore, they turn on you. And then they insult you. And then they try to put you down. Meanwhile, everything you did with your heart to help a person meant nothing to them. And, making a fuck out of somebody that was genuine, helping you, that's really fucking bad. That's really bad. Stay away from people's businesses during business hours. Go fuck yourself. I'm a customer. I'm a customer in most businesses that I go to. All right? Nobody wants you in my chat. How's that? So, like I said.
Yeah, he buys a cup of coffee, so he thinks he's entitled to sitting outside for hours and hours and hours on end, laying in front of the building, ranting and raving on YouTube. He thinks that, $5 a cup of coffee entitles him to that, but, it's pizza.
There's a lot of people in my life that knew me before I got into the life, and, I vanished out of their lives. And, when this Facebook thing came around, I got on Facebook and I found them and tried to reunite with them. And so, everybody goes through whatever they go through. Everybody goes through what they go through. And not everybody thinks the way you do. And you can't expect people to think the way you think. When you expect people to think the way you think, that's where you fail. So, I don't get insulted when people tell me the truth. I admire it. I mean, people I know, not strangers. Strangers go fuck themselves. They don't know me, so they can't tell me nothing. But somebody I know, if they told me something from the heart, that was helpful, I listen. But when somebody tells me something that's not helpful and tries to put me down and insult me while I'm helping them, that's insane. That's insanity. I mean, when you're helping somebody and they turn around and spit in your face and tell you, that you're the problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going out with a bang. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see who's going out with a bang. We'll see. They put up a picture.
Good for
He
you.
took a lot of pictures in England.
You're gonna go bye-bye pizza. I think I'm gonna
This
give myself
stalking
a birthday
homosexual put a
present.
lot of pictures up. Took a lot of pictures in Englewood. Yeah.
Yep.
I just left that Sunoco
I
station.
think I'm gonna give myself a birthday
just left
present
there
by getting rid of you
about
on
20 minutes
on
ago before I
YouTube.
came on here.
Bye-bye.
I've been on here for half an hour, so about an hour ago I left. I was there all night. I was there all night. So, he ain't there. He's a blowjob. Yeah, let him show his face. Let him show his face. Let him. You know what I mean? He didn't just take the picture. He didn't just take the picture. I don't look at that homosexual. Yeah, he's another suicidal homosexual. You know what I mean?
Suicidal homosexuals.
So anyway, when you're helping somebody from the heart and they start putting you down,
Oh God, here we go again.
that's a jealousy thing.
That's jealousy. Is that what it is?
It's
Jealousy.
somebody that can't cope with the fact that your freedom,
Maybe it's just they don't like you.
instead of, being happy for somebody, you start despising them.
No, maybe they just
That's a
don't
you
like
problem,
you.
not a me problem.
Maybe they
You know what I mean?
just don't like you, or you're scamming, or you're bullshit.
And,
Did that ever cross your mind? Maybe they just don't like
but
you.
the fact that a person can
Like myself,
accept
I don't like you.
things, and then, when they feel like they don't need you anymore, spit in your face and tell you, I don't want nothing from you. Don't come around. They don't want to acknowledge that you kept them afloat.
Aw, poor pizza.
Until they
Thinks he's
got
being
right.
used.
You know what I mean?
Okay, who the fuck's gonna use you? You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got intelligence. You can't do math. You can't work on cars. You can't make... What the fuck can you do for anybody? Ain't nobody using you, you fucking delusional clown.
They despise you for it because they're still in the same rut.
Pizza the clown. Can't even read. Look at him. Takes him forever just to read the fucking chat. What can he do for anybody? What can he offer? Nothing. He's a leech. A mooching motherfucker. Okay, today, Junior, can you read the fucking chat already?
he's gonna buy the dog with food stamps. He's gonna buy the dog with food stamps.
He's so fucking retarded, this guy. What a retard, this fucking guy.
Listen, I'm covered. I'm covered. I'm not worried about Soplo. He's a fucking pissant. I'm not worried about anybody. You understand that?
I would be if I were you.
I'm not worried about anybody.
That's all I'm gonna fucking say is I would be.
Right?
I think I'm gonna give myself an early birthday
I
present.
tell every single friend I have, you know, like, you know, the biggest mistake you can make is raising your hands to me.
Oh, yes.
Because that will break my heart. You break my heart, I kill you. I did the right thing the day before Christmas Eve. Got the charges taken away on Fred. Because I understand what made Fred snap. It wasn't me. It was SoFlo. It was all the bullshit you fucking people tried to create.
Wait. I thought it was my fault. Now it's SoFlo's fault? Man, it's just everybody's fault, isn't it? I thought I was the big bad villain. And now SoFlo's the big bad villain? Can't keep your story straight, clown boy.
Christmas, Cletus. And you failed. I'm alive. Fred's not in jail. Nobody's in trouble.
Nobody tried to kill you.
You failed.
Nobody tried to whack you.
You know what I mean?
Nobody tried to
Victory
kill
is mine
your bitch
again.
ass.
Victory is mine again. So,
Victory is yours.
you know,
What?
you useless degenerates really don't know anything about chess, playing life, living life.
Yeah, let me tell you something about chess. Let me tell you how this played out, Pizza. You did what you did to Fred. I went and filed charges against you, so they went directly to the DA in Florida, so his lawyer could bring up the fact that you're a violent person, you're an instigator, and Fred felt that for his life. Do you really think the DA was going to continue to pursue charges with all the video evidence of your death threats, of your behavior, of you claiming to be a mob hitman? Did you really think that? And not to mention all the videos of you changing your story a dozen fucking times. You're not credible. If that DA would have put you on the stand, Fred's lawyer would have tore you apart with your inaccurate statements and your unreliability, and you're not credible. That's what happened. The DA saw he had no case because the star witness is a fucking liar. That's what happened. You didn't win nothing. Let me tell you what's going to happen is on December 28th, my 47th birthday, I'm going to get up. I'm going to go down to the police station and I'm going to have that officer that you talk to fill out a YouTube form, which gets you banned from YouTube. My birthday present to me. So I guess you could say Bambi for the win. And for those of you that wanted me to wait, I told you I'd wait 7 days. I kept my word. Vengeance shall be mine. Let's continue with this nonsense.
Nothing. And people that use people are real scumbags.
Like you? Like you?
Real scumbags.
Like you, Pizza? You
But,
use
you know.
everybody for money. I need money. I need money. I need money. I can't work for it, but I need money.
I'm done with a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, and you're using the taxpayers. There's no reason why you shouldn't be working. That's why you got reported to Social Security for fraud. So, there's no reason. Like, you use people, Pizza. It's blatantly obvious.
the more time that goes by and the way people have changed in their lives,
People have gotten tired of you? Yes.
because they take these pills that make them think that they're invincible.
What pills? What pills did you speak of, Pizza? I don't know about these invincibility pills. I don't know anything about invincibility pills. When did that come out on the market?
Well, they're all queers anyway. It don't matter.
Is that a derivative of bravado? I'm just wondering. Invincibility pills, guys. I want to feel invincible.
You know what? I'll answer that question.
Oh, here we go.
I talked to the state's attorney,
Sure you did.
and I told him, if you're not bringing all these other people in with Fred, then I'm dropping charges.
Oh, sure, yeah, I bet
And
that's
he
what
said,
happened.
well, you know, I said, listen to me. I said, you people here in Charlotte County,
Yeah, I'm sure you looked at the DA and said, "You listen to me." Yeah, I'm sure you did that, Pizza. I'm sure, right? Tough
don't
guy
want to do
Pizza.
what would be done if Grady Judd was the sheriff in this town.
Tough guy Pizza.
All these people would be locked up. I said, but, you know, this sheriff here is a different sheriff. So, you know what I mean? I said, you can tell the sheriff that if anybody from this YouTube shows up in this county to hurt me, I will leave them in the street. You could tell the sheriff that. I said that right now on tape.
Oh, so now you're copying me. Okay, Pizza.
So I
you didn't
told
even get your own story. You gotta copy mine.
the state's attorney
You gotta copy my
to
story.
his face,
Okay.
I will leave Sofo in the street.
No, I'm sure that's what you said. I'm sure.
That's it. I don't want to hear it.
I'm sure that's what you
And there
said.
ain't a jury that's going to put me away. I might get locked up, but I'm not going to get put away.
You just admitted to premeditation murder. Are you kidding me? Premeditated murder. He shows up in this town, I'm gonna kill him.
So
That's what you said. That's premeditated.
I'm not worried about none of these fucking faggots. None of them. And I'm not worried about anybody who lives here who thinks that they're gonna do anything. So, you can read all the comments you want. Comments don't mean shit. They're irrelevant, just like the people that write them.
Yeah, everything's irrelevant. Yep, everything's irrelevant to Pizza's world. Everything's irrelevant. I swear to God, that's the only word he knows. Irrelevant. His vocabulary is very limited. Come on, Pizza Today. Read the fucking comments already. Can't you read a little faster? I mean, I know you can't process it very well, but come on now. The guy reads like a fucking first grader. I swear. Today, Junior. Today.
So,
Boy, that was real riveting. Yeah, all that for okay, real riveting entertainment.
that's that.
Pizza, you're boring as fuck. You are so fucking boring. It's the
As
longest
time goes by,
hour of my life.
people get more deranged,
Yeah, deranged.
more
yes.
disattached,
Yeah, everybody's deranged. Yep.
you know, because they're all caught up with their own bullshit.
And I'm listening to a broken
And I'm not,
record. We're listening to a broken
I'm
record.
not trying to change nobody or make anybody think the way I think. But, you know, if I can accept people for who they are and what they are, it's funny how they can't do the same for me.
What is this nonsense?
But they can find reasons to pander
What is this
Panda.
fucking
other types of people
Gandhi
and,
bullshit?
you know, put up with their bullshit.
Fucking Pizza Gandhi all of a sudden.
So,
You gotta accept
You know,
me. I can't make them accept
life
me.
goes
What
on.
is this crap?
you know what I mean? Life goes on.
What fucking
So
signs
we
have you
held a
been
lot of
reading?
people down this morning. You know, the channel's growing. They're all jealous.
Nobody's jealous.
You know, Flo can't get 41 people at this time in the morning. He's got to buy bots.
Who's
No.
jealous?
He's taking on FBS and he wants to fight with me. Well, I'm not FBS. I'm not afraid of SoFlo. And I'm not hiding from anybody. All right?
Is that why you keep looking out the window?
He said he knew exactly where I was a week ago. Is that really you? I didn't get smacked by Fred. I got ambushed by Fred.
No, you didn't. You got hit in the shoulder with a stick. Tell the truth.
Is that really you?
Fucking liar.
Give me a
That's
text.
okay. I'm working on trying to get an interview with Fred. I'm working on it. Now that the shit's dropped, I'm working on it. See if I can get a
Send me
fucking
a text. You
interview.
got my number.
And he can tell the
Merry
entire
Christmas, man.
truth, unlike you. I'm working on it.
I left you a message.
I'm working real hard, ladies and gentlemen, on getting that interview. But, you know, the guy wants to be left alone. He just wants to be done with it, you know, and I don't blame him.
Well, your voicemail's still on it.
I don't blame him. I'd want to be done with it, too, and move the fuck on. Can't blame the guy. Pizza totally disrupted the dude's life. And he had to go to fucking jail. I don't blame him if he wants to just forget about it and move the fuck on.
Your voicemail's still on there.
He looks like a fucking old catcher's mitt. His fucking wrinkly old tan ass fucking face.
Oh, so you don't want any part of YouTube garbage?
I gotta read back everything you say, like I'm doing something.
No, I appreciate that, pal.
I can't just answer the question.
Okay, so we're not gonna keep in touch then. What you're saying?
Yeah, see? In other words, he's telling you to
All
fuck
right.
off. He's telling you to fuck right off, is what he's telling you. Your reign of terror on YouTube is over, Pizza. It's done. People are tired of your bullshit. It's over. Finito. Finished. You're done, Pizza Man. And on my birthday, the 28th, I'm going to go down and put the final nail in your YouTube coffin. Boom. I'm going to go down and I'm going to see if that officer's in. And I'm going to ask him to fill out the YouTube paper.
I hear you, Frankie.
It's done. Then it's going to go to YouTube Legal.
Well, you know.
And then you're going to get
You
IP
cash out
banned.
me a note with your new number,
You're done, Pizza.
and we'll talk.
Yeah, Frankie don't want no part of you. He's done. He's sick of your
Just,
bullshit. He's with
you
us
know,
now.
Send me a request on Cash App with your new number. And
Of course. Send me money.
I'll call you. You don't have to send me money. Just send me a request.
Yeah, that's how it starts. You don't have to send me money, but Cash App. Just to send it to Cash App, you know. Just so you have it. Because I'm going to ask you for money later, you know. You know.
You're always welcome in here, man. You know, these assholes, nothing's changed. You ain't missed nothing. You ain't missed nothing except they struck about 4 or 5 channels.
Yes, I did. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da, da. And I'm going to get you IP banned. So just wait till my birthday. 2 more days. And then we're going to go.
I'm glad you're okay, that's all.
Gonna go down, get that YouTube form filled out, hopefully, and get it sent in, and then you'll be IP banned legally.
I bought a
Bye-bye.
Benz. Yeah, we're in a Mercedes now. Leon's got a Mercedes. Big.
We got a 2001 shitty Mercedes.
I bought a nice,
It's 24
nice,
years old. It's 24 years old,
a
everybody.
nice Benz here.
Yeah.
Leon's in the
Live in a
back.
shitty car. Yes. Sounds like a great time living in a shitty 2001 Mercedes. What a great
How are we going to talk if I can't call you? So,
What a wonderful, great time.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too, bro. Love you, man. So, you know, we were blessed. You know, we were blessed to get a Mercedes Benz before Christmas. You know, I lost the Aviator. I sold the Tahoe, and I waited it out for about a week and a half without a car. I got a Benz, so.
This guy's such a loser.
Everybody's hating. Everybody's hating.
It's not hate. We're just pointing out that you're a fucking retard.
I'm glad you're okay, Frank.
dumb.
That's all.
It's hard to
YouTube
believe
is garbage.
somebody your age is that
I
fucking
just come on here to piss everybody off because they can't keep me down.
Can't keep me down.
They think their little comments bother me. They're irrelevant.
I'm about to
What
take your
these
head off.
moron, degenerate retards
In 2 days,
don't
I'm about to
understand is
bury
that
you.
nobody really outside of this fake mob genre watches this shit.
You're gonna wake up one morning and
This
try to get on
doesn't
YouTube
affect
and you're
my
gonna
life
be banned.
one way or another.
That's what's gonna happen. Just wait for
All
it.
these
Pizza.
irrelevant people with their comments, you know what I mean? They really like, they're just fucking crybabies with fake names.
And you can tell he's bothered because he starts stammering over his words like he's doing right now. You can tell he's bothered.
Have no lives, you know? You know, Joey Dimes drives fucking Toyotas. Or Hondas or whatever the fuck they are.
You don't even know. Mr. Know-It-All doesn't even know.
You know, some jerk-off said that it's a $400 car.
Yeah,
Fuck out of
give
here.
your dog lung cancer
They
with
wish
all
they had
that
a car
cigarette
this
smoking
clean.
in an enclosed
A
area.
Benz this fucking
Get the
clean.
dog lung cancer. Real smart. Real smart. Get the dog lung cancer, enclosed area, smoking cigarettes like a motherfucker. That should be animal abuse right there.
Yeah. Here's what it is.
Chain smoking in an
It is what
enclosed
it is, you
area
know what I
like
mean?
a dog.
I'm not worried about it.
Doesn't even have the window open. And all that dog's got to breathe in that cigarette smoke. What a fucking douchebag. I mean, that's animal abuse right there. I don't care who you are. And if not, it should be. He's gonna give that dog lung cancer.
They are gonna hate. They are gonna hate. You know?
See people over there sucking pizza's dick.
They,
Oh,
you know,
they're
these
the worst.
morons, you know, they're you know,
All his little
way
simps.
mistaken about the things they make up and say.
His little simps. Oh, you're the greatest
But,
pizza.
you know,
They
some
suck.
people gotta learn the hard way.
Yeah, we suck. Is that why you can't keep a channel? Is that why you can't get any money? Is that why you have no merch? Is that why you have nothing? Because we suck, right? Yeah, right. You know that all of your subscribers are haters except for maybe 5? No, that's not a flex. Not a flex at all, pizza. Not a flex. That's not YouTube popular. That's YouTube hated. There's a difference.
Well, Joey and Cletus and Frankie, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, no.
I hope you guys had a good Christmas. Well, Joey, I don't think like better things are coming. I know that
Not at all.
I'm in control of what
Better
happens
things
in
are
my
not
life.
coming. Better things are not coming at all, pizza. Not at all.
You know, I'm in control of what happens in my life, not these assholes.
Gambino and Colombo family, of course, and that's here to tell my story. The Iceman poisoned my cheeseburger on a beat up. Hector Camacho in a street fight. I'm falling MSG while Floyd Patterson and Jerry Cooney were watching. I split $20,000 a week with Sammy the Bull. Yeah, right. Tony the Con-Man. Tony the Con-Man. Tony the fucking Con-Man. like us anymore. I was arrested in Utah with a machine gun on my way to watch Sammy the Ball. Yeah, sure. Tony the Bomb. Tony the Bomb. Tony the fucking Bomb. I had a beef with the Bordeaux and ran to Philly where I met Salvi Tester. John Gotti kissed me on the forehead and said they don't make men like us anymore. I had streets with my last name on it in Malta and Sicily. Okay, Tony the bullshitter. Tony the bullshitter. Tony the fucking bullshitter. I hung around John Gotti, Tony Pep, Joey Bang Bang from the Bronx, the Varios, the Testers. I was hog-tied and thrown off a bridge only to be saved by a clever. I hung out with a guy named Captain Chaos. Sonny Francis used to bounce me off his lap and feed me bacon. Yeah. Tony the storyteller. Tony the storyteller. Tony the fucking storyteller. The FBI used to watch me from the van while I panhandled from my refrigerator box like a filthy ball. I spent 20 years with Peter Pasta and Sonny Francesi and Michael for 2 years. People watched my Maltese cross 3 times in Malta, all the way in Malta. Sure, they did. Tony is scumbag. Tony is scumbag. Tony, you fucking scumbag. You can't be something you're not. Fake mobster, cop, collar, king, doctor, king, tut, feet, cheap, black, but cold dancer. Shaka, shaka, boo, boo, boo. You're squatting in that abandoned camp, betrayed in your sense of